Yeah. It's When Tony Writes with So Disconnected Podcast. You guys are now locked into episode 2, Banking on Bars. I got a special guest here today. He goes by the name of OGAP. He's a rapper and degree holder. What's up, player?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Pretty good. How's
Thank you
life?
for having me on here.
Hey, no problem, bro. I see you out here grinding. You're making moves independently, and that's big thing now in our society and with our younger generation, and that's dope, man.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. I've been really putting in a lot of time like over the past year, so I'm glad it's like kind of paying off now. So it's cool. So everything's good.
So how's life?
That's good, man. Honestly, I just graduated college. I'm really pursuing this rap shit, so everything feels good to me. Like I'm really happy right now because I'm really doing what I want to do, and I don't have to worry about like anything else. So I haven't stressed in a minute, bro. Like I'm just having fun. Like really, I'm really having fun with this shit.
Honestly, that's the best thing you could do, bro. Because when you start thinking too much about it, or you're putting too much thought or too much doubt into it, you start going all over the place. So having fun and just enjoying it is like the best part about it. You got to hold on to that for years to come.
Yeah, I know.
Hold on
I've
to
been
that.
like studying and like replicating like certain shit. Like I got to keep the same environment I'm in. Like when I make my good songs, I got to know like how I made them, like what environment I was in, how I was at that time, and try to just like copycat that environment, that atmosphere, not necessarily like that song, but just really try to replicate like just that atmosphere and experience I was in that certain day. Because my best music comes out when I'm not tripping. Like we're just like having fun and shit. He throws on a beat, I start freestyling, we like a little flow, and then we lay some shit down. Those are usually like my best songs. So I try to have fun with this as much as I can, because I already know like I can't overthink this shit. I can't over here just try to keep on making the same good song and shit. I gotta keep on trying to like just play off of my vibe and play off of like how I'm feeling at that time.
And that's the best thing you can do. Like you said, you guys are vibing out, chilling, and then throw a beat on, and you start getting ideas. You guys start clowning, having fun, and then next thing you know, there goes some ideas across the table, and then you guys start lacing the tracks.
Yeah, that's basically how it goes down every time, bro. I be going to the studio probably like I try to go like every Sunday, or I probably go like one day in the week. It depends. Some weeks I go like a lot. I went to the studio like 5 times in like a couple weeks ago, like on the same week. I went to the studio like Sunday. I went like that Tuesday, that Thursday, and then I went like a Friday, and then I went to Sunday again. So it's just whenever I got the bread to drop on the studio time, and whenever like I got some shit.
That's dedication, bro. Paying your way for sure, paying your dues. Going back to you speaking on, you just graduated. What did you just get a degree in?
I got a degree in business management with business administration with a concentration in business management. So.
That is really good, bro. I'm proud of you, man. That's really good for you to be doing it. And shout out to the younger generation getting their education. You know what I mean?
Nah, yeah, hell yeah. Cal State San Bernardino too, out here in the hood.
Yeah. What up, IE?
You know what I'm saying?
So check it out. What motivated you to pursue a degree?
I was smart, so like. I did really good in school, bro, so it was stupid for me not to keep on, like, trying to just elevate. Like, it was such an easy transition. Like, I got accepted to a few schools. Cal State San Bernardino was, like, a good choice. I was going to get bread from fast food, like, the first couple of years anyways. You know what I'm saying? So, it was, like, there was, like, no fucking... Like, since I was in elementary school, there was no second thought. Like, I was always going to college. It's weird, bro, because I was always, like, one of the good kids in like, elementary. I was, like, the kids place in, like, the good classes and shit. And... in middle school, the same thing. In high school is when I started, like, fooling around a little bit, but I still started fucking, I put in work, bro, and, like, I never failed a class in high school. I never failed a class in middle school. I always, like, got by. I did pretty good on my, like, test scores and shit, so it was always, like, my mom always pressed me, too, like, you know what I'm saying? I had, like, good parents, so they always, like, fucking didn't let me bullshit too much, so... Yeah, it was always like that shit was for sure gonna happen.
Yeah, that's the best thing when you have a grounded situation and your family's there and they're on you. Like, as much as you be like, damn, why you always on me about shit? But at the end of the day, it does help when you have like a tight knit group of people supporting you. Plus, you always being good in school. Was going to college easy? Was like, I'm sure you had your difficult moments working on projects and certain things, but how was the work overall? Was it complicated?
That shit was easy as fuck, bro. I like graduated easy, bro. I didn't even go to class. I would fucking around, just party. Like the only time I struggled, bro, was probably like when I had to write an essay. But it was because I always wrote it overnight, bro. I always procrastinated. I always wrote it the same. I wrote like 8-page essays in one night. So those are the only time I stressed, and it would only be for fucking like like 12 hours. But everything outside of that, I pretty much did everything easy, bro. I didn't really even study, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was somewhere else. Like I was really like on some other shit. So um, the school, bro, like it's crazy because I never failed. I didn't even fail a class, bro, like in college.
Uh-huh.
And the thing is, I would always like be like doing work at the last minute, trying to get everything done at the last minute, not studying, but like trying to study like right before and shit. I always tell myself like, oh, this shit gonna catch up to me. So I'm gonna have to change. Like you feel me? Like oh, this shit gonna catch up to me. That shit never caught up to me, bro. So I'm like, fuck. Like I did it even 4 years too. Like I wasn't even tripping, bro. Like I always passed. So I'll just go off of like just barely briefing up on my notes and like just general knowledge and shit.
Well,
Like usually the professors fuck with me, so they like me as a person, so they'll show love. You feel me? They wouldn't like trip on shit. So that
yeah,
was always good.
that's really good too when you get good with people and you have people skills, bro. That's a major key in society today. Like you have to be able to talk and communicate with people, especially if you're a people person. They're gonna
Bro.
people you get far in life by just being good, genuine, honestly. Um, Going back to everything, how do you feel like education has helped you in your next step in your career?
I feel like it helped me, like how you said, people skills. I was able to talk to so many different people and really get along. Like some of my closest homies in college were like from a whole different background. Like one of my closest homies is from Dubai. Like
Oh,
he
that's
came
what's
out
up.
here. He came out here pursuing education, and I met him. He was the homie. He's the homie Abdullah. Shout out Abdullah. Abdullah. Afalahi. I don't even know his real name.
Uh-huh.
Abdullah Afalahi. He's from Dubai. And yeah, bro, like just chopping it up with him, learning different customs, because we're living in the Western Hemisphere. That's the Eastern Hemisphere. So just seeing how like people like them talk, people like we're all people in general, but you know what I'm saying, like different cultures, different backgrounds, people communicate a little differently. Like over there's like certain rules you can't cross. You can't shake someone's hand with the left hand.
Hmm.
Just learning shit like that. But yeah, just networking, learning how to talk to people, learning how to like talk to professors and authority. Like
Hmm.
there's certain way you address them, and then they usually fuck with you. You just be
Yeah,
yourself.
and
You know what I'm saying?
that's respect, bro. Just like you're saying, like you being open to other people's cultures is so good. Like people don't realize how good that is because we're so closed off. And if you be closed minded and closed off, you're never gonna learn anything new. And what if you travel and you don't learn these customs or try to even understand or open yourself to these customs? People will feel that much more respected or open hands when welcoming you in when you know their customs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real, for real, for real.
So let's talk about this project.
Yeah, good credit and bad habits out everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, SoundCloud, Amazon Music, every platform. It's out. Title, all that shit. So good credit and bad habits.
So there's this thing you do. That shit's funny as hell. It's ignorant too, but I like it, bro. What's that? What's that little saying you do? I don't want to butcher it. You be like laughing like a cut
Oh,
off laugh.
bro, I just be like, ah ha ha. Just
Yeah, that
that.
shit's funny on the gram, bro. I be seeing you doing that shit all the time. How'd you create that
I
little
low key
thing?
got it from another IG person. I got it from like Kevin Spice, but he does it differently. He does like ah ha ha, like he does a little deeper one, and then I just started like doing my own shit. I just be like ah ha ha ah ha. Aha, and then like it's crazy because I was just fucking around with that shit and people would record it and then I'll post it and then that shit just got had traction. Like people were like, I remember I went on that shit, had like dummy views, bro, and then I would just see people DMing me like, oh bro, I love this, I fucking love your live, oh da, da, da. So I just kept doing that. I just kept doing that, and I just realized like, yeah, that's some good like what I'm saying, branding. You know what I'm
So
like.
anytime you do like a PSA or before a record, do you usually do it, or only when you're doing like some
Um,
IG shit?
Nah, I do a little both. Like, there's like songs I just recently recorded where I'm doing it. Like, I started putting it on the music and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like, I realized it would be a good thing to put on the music. But nah, I started on IG, bro. It started like me on camera, like just looking at the, feel me, just getting recorded on camera,
Uh huh.
and that shit was just funny. So that shit went to the music.
It's dope to see how comfortable you are on camera. That's like another good thing when it comes to you doing music and being like upfront and you talking about wanting to do shows. Like you're breaking yourself in by just allowing yourself to be on
Yeah,
camera, bro.
yeah. Well, it wasn't the easiest thing. You feel me? Like, I really had to like just say fuck it. Like personally, I always had like what I'm saying? People always be like, "Oh fuck!" Like I ain't trying to be on camera. Like you be insecure. Like I'd be like, "Oh my double chin and shit." Like nah, I stopped giving a fuck, bro. And I realized like I'm not gonna grow if I don't start putting myself in like not my comfortable like certain circumstances. You got to get out your comfort zone. So I just been, just trying to push myself, push the envelope, try to push, push me. Like even in these podcasts, bro. Like I barely started these podcast shit.
Uh-huh.
Like a lot of people might still be like, damn, I don't know. Like you don't know if you could hold a
Yeah,
conversation for an hour or some shit. So just putting myself in
exactly.
these like my first podcast wasn't that dope. You feel me? I was,
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, bro. It's all part of growing and being you, and you can go back and listen to it or not. It's up to you, but you learn from it and you keep on going, and you keep on growing, and it's all about having fun. And I really like your confidence. You have like this glow to you, bro, and I really like
Oh,
that
thanks,
shit.
bro.
It's
I
dope.
appreciate that.
Were you always confident as a young child? Like, were you always like funny, goofy, and like to have fun, or?
Yeah, I was low key like almost good at everything too. It's just fucking funny. When I played baseball, I was really good at baseball in like little league. I was like really good.
How many
And
years did you play?
I played since I was like fucking like 3 or some shit. I
You,
played like I was 3, and then I played up to like my sophomore year in high school. And the only reason I stopped is because I didn't have to take PE no more. So I'd rather have like no class my sixth period. You feel me? Like just go
yeah.
out and do some shit. So yeah, but now I was really good in like little league, and then I just stopped caring towards the end, and then people started becoming better than me when I just stopped putting it in the work. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah.
I was really good at like school. I would learn everything real quick, bro. I've always been like a real quick learner. I've always been like very interested in everything. So like when I was able to Google, bro, like I was Googling everything. Like I learned about everything, bro. Like on Wikipedia, I'd be like really on that shit. You feel me? Just getting all the
Yeah.
information I can.
What's your biggest inspiration, you think?
Um, my biggest inspiration, man, I don't know. To be honest with you,
Like, who inspired you to start making music?
maybe my biggest inspiration is probably my brother. Then my brother, he used to do spoken word. He used to have like a notebook that he used to like write lyrics or poetry on and shit. And I remember like when he went to school or when he went to work, like I'll just sneak into his room and like go through it. I'll like go through his shit and look at all like, you feel me, read it. So and then when I started seeing that, I started like being like, oh, I want to do that shit too. So I started writing on my own, started rapping on my own, you know. So seeing him do that shit made me want to do it.
How old were you when you started showing him or being open to him
Bro,
about you doing music?
I was young, bro. Maybe like 8, 9. You feel me? But I
And
didn't really consider it that serious. Like honestly, I could find some like old composition books I made when I was like young as fuck, bro. I don't. It's funny looking at them, but yeah, I could find them in like my room. Like I never moved my house. Like I've always lived in the same place, so
yeah,
I have like all my shit there.
composition books are the shit, bro. Those been my life for years.
Yeah, I haven't even like recently. I haven't even. All I use is my phone. It's crazy. I don't even have a composition notebook right now.
Yeah, yeah, that's what's up. That's kind of what it's turned to, honestly.
I'm
Every now
gonna
and
get
then,
that back, bro.
yeah, every now and then I'll jot some shit down, and I just feel like it's a different. You get like a different vibe when you actually put the pen and pad. Like it's really different. Using the phone's so convenient now, though.
Stupid convenient. Stupid convenient. Like it just sucks when that shit die. That's when it's not convenient, and you don't got a
You
charger.
need to have like those mobile chargers everywhere you go. You need
Bro,
to
that
have
shit's so whack, bro. Cause like I be laying down some, and then that shit just died. And I'm like, fuck, I gotta charge it. So give me like 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So it's whack.
So do you usually memorize your lyrics? Are you off the top? Or are you reading from
Nah,
your phone?
it's different couple things. So sometimes I write like a verse, then I go in the studio and do everything off the top, everything else off the top.
Uh-huh.
Or like I just have a hook, lay the hook down, and then I just do the verses off the top, the hook again, and the verses off the top. Or I could just do everything, in the studio. Like nothing's ever like a fucking like freestyle one take. You feel me doing it? It's always like punching in. Oh, I like that. Delete the rest. Let me punch in after that. All right, delete that. Let me keep going. You know what I'm saying? It's always like punching in and shit. So that's usually my method of like recording.
All right. So do you prefer the punch in, or have you gone straight through? What do you like more? What do you feel like?
It depends, bro. Cause sometimes I one take it pretty good, and like if I like it, I'll keep it.
Oh,
But
all right,
like
that's
I'm
what's
not
up.
always the best though, like at freestyling. But I could freestyle, so sometimes when it comes out good, I like it.
Oh hell
But
yeah.
I do like punching in because then it keeps you're keeping like all the energy in the room, like collaboration is like full, bro. When you're punching in, like people and the engineer shit, the homie sitting back, like all that shit hard, or hey, bro, do this, like do something like this, do something like that, and then everyone in the room is just like you getting their 2 cents in, and that shit comes out usually the best.
That's what's up, bro. So how many years could you say you've been actually recording now? Like
I
in
I
studio
used to have
recording?
like a fucking mic in my crib that I had like my sophomore year in high school.
Mhm.
But outside of that, I've been just recording like from the mic fucking since like March of 2018.
How was the first experience getting in a booth for you? Were you nervous?
It was a little nerve wracking, but I got over it quick. Like
It's super quiet in there, huh?
Yeah,
Like it's
yeah.
airtight, bro. It's like it's a whole different feeling. When you're
yeah,
in
but
there.
I got over it quick. Now it's like second nature, but You feel me? It was the first time. It was like, damn, there's people full of rooms over. Like you pull up with people. You feel me? And then they
Yeah.
already kind of have some people in there too. So I was like, damn, like everyone, there's like just a room full of people
And
just
you
waiting
could
for you
see
to rap.
them, right? You could see them
Yeah, yeah,
from
yeah.
the
You can
window
see
of
them and
the
shit, but you
booth
just
you're
try to
in.
like block it out. Like, no, I'm looking at my phone. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna look up.
Then when you start to hear it and feel it, like you get comfortable, you're like, oh hell yeah, you feel like this is where I'm supposed to be at. You
Nah,
know
for
what I
real,
mean?
for real, for real. That's exactly how it feels. Once I started like hearing them mix that shit down, I'm like, oh, this shit sound hard. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, this shit hard. Just
You
made me
start
keep
hearing
going.
it come together, bro.
Yeah,
And then when it comes together, you're just like, hell yeah, it starts
yeah.
to work.
That's usually the fucking thing, bro. I I love fucking just making a record, bro. I love like talking to the engineer. Like I love talking to like the producers and shit. Like that shit's just best to me.
For sure. Do you have like anyone you want to shout out that you've been working with?
All right, shout out even with the Heat. He produced like almost like my whole discography.
Uh-huh.
Shout out Bug Nasty. He produced a couple shit for me. Shout out EK. Shout out Hunger Force Beats. Shout out Top Tier Studios. Shout out the Players Lounge. Shout out Mercy. She had a verse on it. Shout out Jay Harper. He dropped a track with me on there. So like everyone that's working with me, shout out. You know, it's much appreciated. Like I have a good like low found base, so like foundation. So
Uh-huh.
that shit really helps. You know what I'm saying?
That's really
I don't
good,
really
bro.
gotta go far for much. Like all of them are local, bro. Like all of them are
Oh,
local.
all the producers as well?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
everyone's
what's
like
up,
local,
bro.
bro. Everyone's local. So
Man, that's really dope. That's like, you're really doing it organically.
yeah, bro. Hell yeah. You feel me? I reached out to Mercy to hop on it. I reached out to Jay Harbor to hop on it, and they came through and they showed love. So shout out them. They're from Riverside,
That's what's up.
and they're like my only two collabs on there. And then shout out, even with he's from South Almani, but he's rocking with me, bro. So he's basically from the IE. Like
Shout
he's
out to
always
Almani. I used to live out there, bro.
yeah, yeah. He's like producing everything for me. You feel me? He'll come up to my crib and do that shit. That's like my boy. You feel me? Like we got really close. Like I met him like last year when I started rapping. I met him. So that
That's
shit
what's
was
up.
like a producer right there, and then we just grew, and
Oh,
we're really
those
cool now. We're
those
really
are the
close.
best relationships, bro. You keep it 100. The communication's there, and you get in and lock in the studio, and it's done. You guys are just vibing together,
Mhm.
bro. Going back to your project, what would you say is probably your favorite song, and it could be the one that's gaining the most traction from people, or what do you think was the best song that you felt good working on?
My favorite song on there is probably like "Wanted All," and that shit's like I think like the 7th track, but it's one of the last tracks. It's one of my more. That's probably like one of the favorite ones I made. I know the biggest one that's getting like the most plays and most love is like Big AP. But I low key be cringing when I hear that shit, bro. When people are slapping that shit, I be like, like you feel me, like.
What makes you cringe?
I don't know,
about it?
just saying the Big AP shit because I remember I freestyled that like that. Okay, look, I wrote the first verse, so like where I'm going hard in the verse, I wrote that shit, and then I freestyled the hook, freestyled the verse after that, and did the same hook. And I don't know, just hearing the Big AP, sometimes like makes me cringe, bro. I don't know, like it's like fuck, you know what I'm saying? But
Like
that shit gets like the most.
like you critique your own shit pretty much, or
Yeah,
you're like
yeah, yeah,
criticize.
yeah.
Yeah, I could feel, I could understand that.
But
bro.
everyone like all my homies fuck with that one the most. Like that shit like slaps the most. And so, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta recognize it, you know. I have a lot of videos that I need to put out because I have actually recording of me making it in the studio, so I
Oh,
have like
yeah.
videos of it. So I need to put that out soon.
Yeah, you definitely should release that, bro. That'll be good to see, like behind the scenes. People, for some reason, people do. There's a group of people that like to see that type of material behind the scenes.
Oh, bro,
and
everyone loves
how
that
it's
shit.
created. You know, what I
Everyone
mean?
loves that shit.
So, you said what's the name of that song that you feels deep to you and
Want It All?
Want It All. So you guys definitely need to check that out. That's that's is that a song, the song where you're incorporating talking about your family struggles and stuff like that?
Yeah.
And you were talking about your father, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to get
Yeah, we
dive
can
into
talk
that
about
a
it.
little bit?
I ain't even tripping.
So what does that song mean to you in a sense, and what are you describing in that song for people that haven't listened to it yet?
Just like where I was like at a point in my life like where like I'm doing so good, you feel me? Like I was about to graduate college and shit, and then I'm still going through like personal shit, like just like with partying too much, when like going out too often, because I had like nothing to level me out. Since I was doing good in school, I couldn't use that like I need to be I have an example of like why I shouldn't go out. Like I was doing good in school, so it was like bro, I could just keep doing whatever the fuck I want. So I was like going overboard, spending a lot of money traveling and shit, and then my dad recently got like deported and shit. So
Damn.
that shit hit home, and I don't know. I was just writing that shit, and you feel me, thinking of him. The crazy thing is, I wrote it right before he got deported. So when I listened to it, I was like, damn, like you feel me, just listening to it and shit. And then I made a video for it too, so I have a video for it. But that shit's just, you know what I'm saying, like crazy, like because I'm telling you, like so much shit was going well for me, and then like my dad just gets supported. Like he didn't even get to see me walk, bro. He got deported in like April. I walked in like June, bro. So he.
And has he been able to come back? Or?
Nah. So I visited him like twice. He's living in Michoacan right now. So I've been out there like, you feel me, like I went out in August. I'm about to go back out there in November. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, bro. I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Nah, it's cool, bro. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit happens. He's living straight. He's with family, so he's making the best out of the situation. Of course, he wants to be up here with his family. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? But
Will he be able to? Is there
yeah,
any
so
process that you guys can
he
handle?
didn't get like no 10-year ban or anything. So we really just got to fix that shit. So best case scenario, he could be back in a couple years. Best case scenario, you feel me?
Bro.
But like, it's still like 2 years is a long ass time. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Not from home.
Yeah. How's your mom and your brother and the rest of your family handling it?
I mean, like everything's better now. You know, everyone's like, he ain't like dying, he ain't starving. You know what I'm saying? He ain't cold. He got like everything he needs. But it was worse. You feel me? Like initially, like fuck, what are we gonna do? Type shit. You know what I'm saying? He take care of the house, all that shit. So.
Now you and your brother had to like step it
Well,
up.
my brother, he has his own family, bro. So he got his wife, he got his kid. He's helped emotionally, like a lot. He's helped a lot, like being there for my mom's, me. He's been there, bro. It's not like he hasn't been there, but like he, you know what I'm saying? Like he ain't in the house, bro. You know, he ain't in my. It's just me and my mom's right now. Like he ain't there. Like so, I'm talking to my mom like every day. My mom works a lot, bro. She works a lot. I work too. The thing is, we have opposite schedules, so we don't see each other. The only time I see her is like midnight, bro, because when she gets home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
saying? That. I'm sure that's could weigh on her emotions too.
Yeah, she's doing a lot better though. Like you know what I'm saying? They making the best out of everything. Like everyone's like, we kind of already got. I wouldn't say got over it, but it's like
you guys are in a better space right now.
Yeah, we kind of like, all right, well, this is how it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Let's handle it. Like, you know what I'm saying? We can't be sad fucking every fucking day. You know?
Props to you, bro, for staying level headed and holding that on your shoulders. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's really dope. So that song to me, honestly, is probably one of my favorites, but only because I'm not picky when it comes to music. I feel like that shit resonates with me on a deeper level because I feel like I could relate in a lot of aspects because of family members, friends, and just the shit you're talking about is stuff that people, and it seems like nowadays people don't really want to get too deep about what's really going on behind the scenes. You know what I mean? I think we live with a lot of facades or a lot of like we put up fronts, and I just think that if you can live your truth and really be honest about shit, I feel like you go a lot further, bro. Because people need that. People need to feel like, damn, I could relate to him, or I didn't even know he was going through that. And he pretty much told my story through his song or through anything he's doing. I can relate to that, and it hits people differently. You know what I mean? Than it just being something that is something to turn up to, which everyone loves. But there's a time and place for everything like that. You know, everything hits differently. But something like that, I feel will carry far, bro. You know, it hits people a lot more.
You know what's crazy about that song? It didn't really do much like numbers on YouTube, like views wise, but that shit stupid numbers on IG. Like just having that little clip up, like that shit has like the most views out of all my clips, most likes out of all my clicks, most comments, but it's not doing the best on YouTube. But you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't even tripping. Like that shows like just showing love somewhere. You know that's just good though. Like the thing is. That song specifically, I wasn't like expecting that shit to be like having that many because it did so well on IG. It got like 11K views on IG, and then it has like 1,000 likes, and it has like 50 comments or some shit. But you know what I'm saying? It's like it's cool, man. It's cool.
And you were just venting. You were just telling your shit.
Yeah, I was right into it, bro. Like I don't know. Like I remember I was right into that shit I only wrote the first verse. That's all I wrote. I did the hook in the studio. Like baby, I just want it all. Like I just came up with that in the studio, and then I did the second verse freestyle, and then the hook again. And that song came out really good because I already knew like the vibe I was going for. Because for me personally, like I hear a lot of music and shit, and I know this real shit is coming back. Like this shit's gonna come back. Like all that fucking
everything kind of goes around
full circle. You know what I'm saying? So. I know I'm capable of doing it. People hear my shit and they be like, "Oh, okay, like he's party." You know, for me, rap shit.
Nah. Yeah. I didn't get that vibe from you just because how you carry yourself. I knew you have more in the tank if you need to, and I just feel like you're just going along with the times and you're enjoying your youth and like, fuck it, I'm gonna make what I want to make, and you can't tell me shit. And here in this project you have hidden gems, and I'm like, hell yeah, that's dope. And you can tell the growth. Like I can see you going way further, and you being fairly new at this as far as on a professional level. Oh, bro, you're gonna excel very well.
Yeah, that's the goal. I'm taking everything like one step at a time, like one step at a time. Not trying to get carried away because my whole first year, like all 2018, I remember like it was only me and E1. E1's like the producer I do, the producer I fuck with, E1 with the Heat, and it was just like with him, like bro, like, we just need to make content right now, like just make songs, bro, make songs, make songs, make songs, and then that's what we did. We made like 20 songs. And then we put that shit on all platforms, Control Substance. And the way Control Substance came about, we fucking dropped like a different song every day on SoundCloud. And then when it got to it, they're like, bro, we fucking got like 20 songs on here, bro. Like, why don't we just drop all this shit on all platforms? So he came in with a name, he did that shit. And then it just started getting more professional at that. Like then I started doing photo shoots. So I took a photo shoot for my second project, El Bebé de Fontana. I only had 3 songs, but they were all ratchet. They were all like felt the same. So we dropped that like right before spring break. And we did like a photo shoot for it, and then shit came out good. And then I started doing videos, bro. I was like, all right, now we're gonna do videos. So we started doing videos for this project, leading up to this project. So I did like 5 videos before I dropped this.
That's what's up, bro. So you already had content to release following up to your project release.
Yeah, well, I was trying to create hype more than anything, because I know like the people only gonna listen to it is probably like my homies. So I knew I needed how to like get like a little fan base, I guess. Like get reach out.
Not only that, but like your circle listening to it and believing it, they're gonna tell a whole bunch of other people that you may not know that they know, and then that's how it kind of circulates, and that's how it starts creating a buzz as well.
Yeah, so that's why I started having like a more of like a presence on Instagram, on Twitter, like just trying to that laugh, just trying to get more people flocking to my page. And then when I drop music, they'll be like, oh, that's a dude that been doing the lab. Let me hear this shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
That's how that shit came about. And then I was like, all right, we ready, bro. We dropped it in September, and then you feel me? I'm just all like promotion now, like, cause now I'm really focused on like promoting it. Like I want my streams, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I'm trying to get a little paper off of this.
You're definitely gonna get that too. Any promo is good promo for you, and you've been on a steady promo run, and I've been noticing that, and it's good. You're consistent on your platforms, and you're consistent on the streets, and making music and making moves. So that's the best thing you can do. I was gonna make another point is like your cadences on every track is different in different aspects. How you rap, how you switch up the flow, how you chop it up, and I like that about you too. Is that it's very versatile, bro. And it's another one that caught my ear was is it called Panty Dropper?
Yeah, Panty Dropper.
Panty fucking Dropper.
Yeah, that's like
that shit's fucking catchy, bro.
That shit was
shit's
a
funny.
slap, bro. Like that shit, I always knew that shit was gonna be hard. I made that shit in the studio too. Like I didn't even write. Like I made that shit in the studio. I didn't even write. We were just freestyling, and I'm like, oh, I like delete that shit. Let's run this back. I already know I know what I'm gonna say. Panty fucking Dropper. Bitch, give me topper. Yeah, that shit was hard, bro.
Yeah, hey, that shit is catchy, bro. I have to admit, like, so what inspired you to do that? Or were you guys just vibing out, laughing?
Well, I've heard that beat. I'm telling you, that beat's hard as fuck. And that's E1 with the Heat. That's his beat. And I remember I heard that shit, him making that shit. And I was like, bro, gotta send that to me. So I was listening to that beat for like a couple weeks before we got to the studio. And then when we got to the studio, I made a couple songs that day with Jay Harper. And then Jay Harper was there, so we're like, I think that might have been the first song we did. It might even been the second song. No, it was the second song we did that day.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn, that's heat, bro.
And then the first song's even harder, bro, and I ain't even released that yet. I'm gonna show it to you after this. And then yeah, we were in there, and I was like, all right, let me get to it. Boom, 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 freestyle, boom, freestyled. And then he dropped his verse. And I was like, should I just come back in with the panty fucking dropper? And then we did that shit again. And then I did a little verse. And then, you know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, that's the hook. You know what I mean? And then the shit is catchy, bro. I've been trying to get that shit to do numbers, too, because that shit got good little streams. But I know that shit could do better. Like,
Man,
I know
you could get that. We got to get that shit at the club real quick.
Yeah,
that'll
that
be
real
funny,
shit,
bro.
That shit's a good song, bro.
Man.
It's a good-ass song.
That shit'll work, bro.
That's a record, you feel me? Like,
yeah,
we're all in
for
there.
real. You should get that. Go get that circulated at the strip club real quick.
Yeah, even the song Strip Club fucking should be at the strip club. That's like my second song on there.
You're like, obviously, obviously it needs to be, huh?
I need to be in the strip club shit. Honestly,
you should be performing right there
at the strip club.
Yeah, both of those.
I've been trying to
tracks.
fuck with some strippers too. That shit ain't fucking working for me.
Get it. Don't worry.
You know,
got it.
like I've been really trying to like hit him up like, hey, so what do you dance to? Like, they think I'm trying to get at him and shit. Like, nah, I got this heat. Like, I'm trying to have you twerk to my shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
The DM is vicious, bro. You gotta be careful how you come at them because then they always get the wrong idea. But you know what it is.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I've been even going, dog. I went to like the library just to see what's up, trying to chop it up with him and shit. And I'm like, bruh, like, I gotta come out with a better strategy. Like I gotta fuck with the DJ now, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
think the DJ.
honestly,
Yeah, I just gonna fuck with the DJ.
you really do. Knowing the DJs and building relationships with DJs that work there can definitely get you spins there. And if they like dropping them to that song, panty dropping or the strip club joint, they're gonna definitely fuck with it. And then you'll be in there throwing dollars in there too. And
Real
they're gonna
talk.
really be around
Real
that.
talk. Get me in there ASAP. Any DJs listening to this, reach out to me. Strippers, holla at me.
Oh yeah. That you heard it first from OGAP,
You know what I'm saying? At OG_AP on everything. Holla at me.
That's what's up, bro. So we ain't done yet. I'm just shouting you out real
No,
quick.
hell yeah. I'm gonna drop my ad on here multiple times. You feel me?
You have to. Huh? It's called marketing. He's branding right here. He obviously
Yeah,
got a degree in this business shit.
I read a book once and then I cheated on the test. You feel me? So I know what I'm talking about.
All right. So what do you do for fun, bro? Is music your thing? Is it music 24/7?
Man, this shit is my fun, bro. Like honestly, this is my fun. I be doing a lot. This is like the fun I get. And then I'm just trying to make paper off my fun too. So, not taking shit too seriously. The good thing that helps is like I'm not like you feel me. You got to start somewhere. So I'm like right now like just doing whatever the fuck I want. I don't gotta like really be like like I gotta do better than the last shit I did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's all going up from here.
Yeah, you're just going through the motion and you're like learning as you go, which is the best thing. Some people think automatically that it has to be perfect and this and that. And like I know we all ourselves like we critique ourselves and we like want to do better and want to like, oh, we could have did it this way or could have did it that way, but it's a learning experience. And the more that you understand that and have fun with it, it's going to be cake, bro. It's going to be so easy because you're having fun with it. Like that's the most important part.
Yeah, I'm trying to do all this shit independently too. Like my goal ain't to get signed, you feel me? I really want to like build some shit.
Oh yeah, independent honestly in today's age is the best thing, bro. They come to people who are independent like, "Oh, we got this product for you. We got this opportunity for you because we see the buzz that you're generating." Then when you're in control of it, you tell them what and what. They ain't going to tell you what you need to do. You're pretty much in control of your own destiny at that point. And that's like the best way to go. And plus, you have experience like your education with business, and you take little things from that, little things that you do from your day-to-day life, your task, your work, and you implement that into what you're doing, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, do you follow like a strict schedule? Do you have like deadlines you try to meet? Or are you just like, man, let's just go have fun and we'll come up with that shit later? Like, how does your strategies work? If you don't mind sharing, like your
I plan shit ahead of time, so I already know like weeks in advance, like what days I'm going to the studio. Mm-hmm. Like I know I'm going to the studio this Sunday, the Sunday after that, and I believe the Sunday after that. So I got 3 Sundays locked in, and then in between that, I'm gonna try to fit in like a video shoot. So really, I just go off on my days off. So I like, I got these days off. All right, let's plan that. Like this is how this came about. You feel me? It's on my day off. I hit you up like I got Tuesday.
Yeah,
boom.
yeah.
So we locked that in. So this is basically it. Like I just go off of my free days, and then like what shit I gotta get done, and then after that, like all right, we doing video shoots, photo shoots, podcasts, hitting the studio, shit like that. Or I'll tell E want to come through and make beats. Like he'll come through and we'll just be just chopping it up. He'll just be fucking cooking, just chilling. And then my other homie, DNL.RYS, Daniel Reyes, fucking that motherfucker just crazy at the graphic design, bro. Like he's hard. So I'll holler at him and chill. You know what I'm saying? He'll work on some shit. He done all my covers. He done this one, Elbe de Fontana, Controlled Substance. He done everything.
Mm-hmm. And so right now, how many projects do you have out in total? Like EPs or singles?
I got 4. So my first one was Controlled Substance, which was like a 19 song like project.
When did you drop that?
I dropped that like in February. But all those songs were out on SoundCloud. But I just put it on everywhere on like February, and then I was able to like promote it a little bit. Like I got a little promotion out of it, so it was cool. And then the very next month in March, I dropped Elbe de Fontana. It was 3 songs, and it was like all ratchets, all good songs. So I dropped that. Then, like in June or July, I dropped a collab project with Jameer. Mm-hmm. And it was, what was it called? A Breath of Fresh Air. It was called A Breath of Fresh Air. And then we dropped like 3 songs on there that are really good. It's different. It's like, if y'all like pay attention to me, it's like that one video with the Jeep. That's like one of the songs on there. So that shit got love.
And then now this one.
Yeah,
right here.
Good Credit and Bad Habits.
So
pushing this one.
So do you feel like, so you dropped all those in 1 year?
Yeah. I
Oh.
guess. Oh shit, I didn't even think about it. But yeah, yeah, I
Yeah,
did.
that's
Damn, that's
good
crazy,
content,
bro.
bro. That's
That's
good
crazy.
content.
Yeah, I dropped 4 projects so far, and I was planning to drop another one on my birthday, bro. That's
When's your
crazy.
birthday, bro?
December, so
December what?
18.
Oh, that's what's up, bro.
Sagittarius.
Mine's on the 17th.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
crazy. Good vibes, good
Yeah, you know
vibes.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah. Those who follow astrology, you feel us. You
You
know
know what I'm
what I mean?
saying? I'm up there somewhere.
Yeah, yeah. So, man, is there anything else that you want to promote or talk about while we're here? Anything else you want to share? Like people don't know about you, or people already know, and you want to keep informing them, or
Nah, I mean, like, just follow me on IG, OG_AP. I'm just trying to, like, trying to get y'all to fuck with this shit.
hit them with that laugh one more time,
Ah,
bro.
ha, ha. You know what I'm saying? I'll post that on, like, every time I get a haircut, I'll post it. I haven't been doing it,
Yeah,
like,
I
the last
seen
couple
that
times.
shit.
But, like, most of the time when I get a haircut, I do that shit. And, yeah, just you know what I'm saying? Fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here in Fontana. I'm from Fontana. I'm a, first generation Mexican American. I'm really trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, get rich with the first generation. You know what I'm saying? We don't need no more. So
Hell yeah. So,
I'm trying to do my thing.
going towards that, like, being Mexican American. How do you feel about everything that's happening at the border right now, and what is your take on it? If you don't mind getting into, like, not too political, but how do you feel about all this stuff that's going on?
I mean,
right
that's just fucked up. But you can't really be like really in it, bro. Because if you start really like researching and shit, it just gets more fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
now? Oh yeah.
You just gotta. I'm at the point like it is what it is. Like I know firsthand how fucked up it is. Like my dad
Yeah,
got
you're-
caught up at the border.
Yeah,
shit.
you're experiencing
So-
that right now.
So that shit's like whack, bro. So I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like my dad was in ICE and shit. So I know what the fuck he went through. He told me. You know what I'm saying? That 30 motherfuckers in a room like this. You feel me? Fucking sleeping on the floor. Some motherfuckers don't even got like room to lay down. They got like put their back against the wall. Like that's just fucked up. Getting like 1 meal a day, rice and shit. So personally, like you can't really. I'm telling you, you want to do something about it. Really, you really do. But that
But
shit's like,
what
you know
can you do? At
all you got to do is like fucking support whoever is already doing it. Because there's
the-
already passion. There's already people doing that shit. So you got to support them. Because if you already know they could do a better job than you need to show love.
Do you know any organizations that you would recommend?
I don't
by
know
any
anything
chance?
by name. You feel me? I should do a little bit more research on that. You know, but there's definitely people out there that you really need to recognize and show love because they're the only people that are really gonna make differences in this country. You
yeah.
feel me?
Yeah, and it's pretty sad, but everybody's has their own opinion on it, and everybody goes back and forth. But my opinion is that people will not understand it until they go through some shit. Like
I can't
that.
even watch the videos, bro. I really can't.
Yeah,
I really can't.
It's pretty sad, man.
I be thinking about like my pops and shit, and that should be like getting me pissed, bro. You feel me? I've even seen like I remember some shit came out on Twitter. It was like a video of like people in cells and shit, like at ICE. I couldn't even watch that shit all the way through, bro. I was like, fuck this.
Yeah, it's like caged animals and shit.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
It's wild. Anyways, on another note, so getting out of that space, but we definitely need to support all people, you know, because we're human fucking beings at the end of the day. When do you plan on performing? Have you performed before?
I haven't performed yet. But
Ever?
Nah, I haven't. I mean, nah, I haven't.
Not like at like kickbacks or backyard parties?
Nah,
Nothing?
I haven't done shit yet.
You haven't like got on a mic yet like that?
I mean, I have like E1 sometimes comes to the crib and he has like a whole mic set up and we'll just be doing shows in
Do
my
you
house by
rehearse?
myself.
Do you rehearse? Like you practice all your songs and stuff? You know your
Nah,
songs?
but we're gonna do that. I haven't. I'm telling you, bro. Like, I've been taking this shit one step at a time. Like, basically, my plan was to make music, then to do visuals. No, do music, projects, visuals, and then start performing. So now I'm at like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Start
that's
performing.
pretty smart though, bro, because you have a lot of content. Now you can go do full sets, like large sets.
I could do like, bro, I have like a lot of music.
You think you could do like anywhere from like 30 minutes?
I could do probably like an hour plus. Real
Oh,
shit.
were
I
the
got
songs?
that much music.
Oh yeah, then you're
I dropped
solid.
4 projects, bro. I got to do like an hour. I just got to, you know what I'm saying, work on like the sequence scenes, which ones I'm going to do. Really just, you know.
Damn, that's good, bro. And I'm sure like your confidence and you growing with all this, like the performing is not gonna be any harder than
I don't
what
think
you're
it's gonna
doing
be.
right now.
I don't think it's gonna
Not
be.
only that, you're probably gonna enjoy the vibe, like the reaction you get from the crowd, like in the crowd control you have. It's gonna be fun. Like you're gonna trip out on that.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
So damn, any promoters, not them janky ass promoters, but any real promoters looking for some heat, some talent. OGAP, you guys need to reach out to me.
At
Book 'em for a show.
OG_AP, hit my email. I'm a professional bitch, so don't be DMing me. Hit my email, apzo management at gmail.com.
Yeah, when you send him a DM, the message has to show $signs, or else he won't open it.
Yeah, I got someone else looking at him and shit. So like, if they ain't even fucking with it, you can't get to me. Real shit.
So what's gonna be the goal to finish off the year? Like, what you got in mind this year?
I'm gonna keep promoting this, and then I want to drop another project. So I was gonna do the same shit, make music videos, drop them. You know what I'm saying? Just really keep on. I just gotta stay consistent. I know that. Gotta
Yeah,
keep consistent with the music videos. So I'm gonna just keep doing videos. I got like a video I haven't dropped yet, which I'm gonna drop. If you listen to the album, it's Up to No Good. I have a video to that I haven't dropped yet, and
That's
I'm
what's
just
up.
waiting to drop it.
Yeah, the consistency is the best thing, bro, and you're doing really well at that. And even if you want to prolong the album as long as you want, you keep circulating it. The problem is that people think, oh, I need to keep releasing, which is good because of consistency. And we live in a short attention span time where people are like, oh, I already heard this, but you still should promote as much as you can, even your older projects. Like, hey, you guys haven't heard this because they may just be now following you, but like, hey, if you guys are just now following, check this out. You know what I mean? And you're putting them onto the first projects of the year because it's 2019. You already got 4 projects out. You still got to promote those like those are a baby.
I ain't even fucking promote those like that too. And those are like a whole different me. Like that shit's crazy. This tape is like a up, fun, energetic, conscious me, and it's like a more mature me. The other shit, bro, I'm telling you, if you listen to Control Substance, that shit's just party. Let's get fucked up. Let's make some music.
I gotta check that out.
That's just 19 songs, bro, and that shit's like really my first work. But it's so raw that it's like dope. Like I be listening to it, I'm like, damn, this shit's hard. Like going back to it, I'm like, man, shows were fun times because every song has a different story in the studio. Like I got like. That whole, you know what I'm saying? This shit's called Control Substance. You feel me? Listen to the music, but that shit got this shit, like, you feel me? Just having fun in that shit, bro.
So, if you don't mind getting, like, serious, like, real about it, like, have you messed with any controlled substances before?
Listen to the music. You feel me? Listen to the music. Listen, good cutting bad habits. I got some bad habits. Listen to the music.
That's what's up. Going back to that, so, do you have a favorite color?
I mean, I'm going to say green just because money.
That's what's up. That's an attractive color.
I mean, but I be wearing a lot of black and shit, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Same here. What's your favorite album?
My favorite, like in general?
Yeah, album. Or multiple albums.
Fuck, bro. I mean, I guess Good Kid, Mad City's up there. I used to listen to that shit a lot. I'm gonna just say some pride. I love Cushion Orange Juice. I love by Wiz Khalifa, Cushion Orange Juice. I love Just Read Up 2 by YG. I love Crenshaw by Nipsey. Mac Miller, I like fucking Faces. I like Macadelic. And then growing up, I listened to a lot of the Carter 2 by Lil Wayne. I listened to the Eminem Show by Eminem. Kanye, Graduation, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Who else I listen to? I listen to Watch the Throne a lot. Mm-hmm. I grew up in the time where it was like Dat Piff, bro. So that's when it was like when I was like in middle school, high school, and then motherfuckers.
Mixtapes?
You know what I'm saying, bro? But those shits are going hammy, bro. Big Sean. I love Big Sean. I liked his Volume 3. Fuck, what was it called? But it was when he was coming out with mixtapes, bro. And when Big Sean was barely coming up, you know, Nipsey, fucking, I'm telling you, like a lot of artists that were dropping shit on Dat Piff. I was on that shit.
That was like the platform to go to get music at the time.
Yeah, and then you know what's crazy? Like even when they started like leaking full albums, like I don't know if you remember Share Beast, but like if you were able to get like the artist's full album like a month before they dropped it, it was like fucked up. But that shit was popping too.
Yeah,
when
the piracy was at an all-time high, bro. It was wild. Do you have pertaining to those like those albums and those artists, are those around the same people that are your favorite artists too? Like, are those similar to that? Or do you have particular artists that are your favorite, like all-time favorite?
Artist-wise, bro, it's crazy. I like Burner as an artist. I like Wiz, YG. It's just shit I listen to, you feel me? There's like a lot of artists, because I'm not going to lie, when I grew up, bro, all I listened to was like East Coast rap. It's just crazy. East Coast rap life. And it was because of my brother. I remember when I was with, like, you know.
That spoken word life. That's
yeah,
it.
yeah. So it's like, I can't even name them off the top of my head no more, but I remember my head was so fucking, like, with Talib Kweli, Mos Def and shit. Like, I remember listening to, like, Papoose and shit. Like, this shit was weird. And then,
those are legends, bro.
Yeah, you don't, legends, but that's the thing. Like, a lot of people I be talking to, they don't know who the fuck they are. You know what I'm saying? I could tell you like AZ. I could tell you.
Hell yeah. Hey, his flow is crazy.
And like,
bro.
you know what I'm saying? When you're listening to Joel Ortiz right now, I was like, oh, okay, I know who he is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say I know who he is because it might make me look weird. You feel me?
Nah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like Big L, like all of like, I remember I was really into the New York rap. And then I remember when that Southern shit started coming up, like Lil Jon, like Gucci, Young Jeezy, shit like that.
Yeah.
I remember I was like, playing it, and I was like, oh, I kind of like this. And then my brother was like, turn that trash off, bro. We listen to real rap.
Yeah,
And then
everyone has their like,
you know what I'm saying?
their vibe.
And then
you
I was like,
know?
all right, for sure. I guess I ain't listening to this no more. And then I went back to like the real shit. It's just funny.
Yeah, it's crazy how hip hop, in a sense, like music in general, it has its seasons, it changes, and you got your real ignorant shit, and then you got your real
And
intellectual
I
shit.
love ignorant shit.
I think we all love a little bit of everything. It's
I
just
love
some
Lil
people
Pump,
prefer other stuff
Smoke
than
Perk.
the other.
I love that, like ignorant, having fun with that shit.
Yeah, because I think it's like at the same time too. There's like a level of seriousness, and then there's a level of kids just want to be kids and have fun and fuck the system, fuck everything. But then you got your Talib Kweli's and you got your Yasin Bey and other artists like that are trying to enlighten people who are going through the shit that we were talking about that's happening south of the border. And not to get on that dark spot, because people are like, man, I'm trying to turn up and forget about everything. I ain't trying to be getting all depressed by listening to this shit. But sometimes you kind of need the darkness to get the light. You know what I mean? You got to have both. But yeah, shout out to everybody, bro. Shout out to all the artists, all the legends that inspired AP, OG AP. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But it's crazy the genre of music that you've been surrounded by, and it's like inspired you to do like a little bit of everything. And you, for being your age and for being young, and it's dope that you had a brother that kind of puts you on game to hip hop and at an early age. And it's like it's cool to see that you have that variety of music in your head that you grew up and were raised off of, because it's gonna mold you into who you are. And that if you're ever in a meeting or conversation with people, and you're bringing up artists you're inspired by and talking about, like, that's major, bro, because people were like, man, kid, you really did your fucking homework. You know what I mean? Some people can't even name drop an artist that came out last year, let alone artists from 20, 30 years ago that you have respect for and you grew up listening to. That's major, bro. That's big respect, bro.
And there's other artists too. I remember I listened to Get Rich or Die Trying like all the fucking time.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people
That's a
forgetting,
classic.
but you know what I'm saying?
There's a lot to name, bro. There's like a lot, but I definitely know, like, you just gave me a really like good look into your mind, like how you function and how everything works, because of what inspired you and what you surrounded yourself by.
And a lot of the new shit inspired me too, like all that new West Coast shit, like Shortline, Rucci, like Blueface, all that shit's dope to me. Like that's all I listen to now.
That's
like
what's
I'm
up.
not listening to myself, I'm listening to that West Coast shit. Like, Rucci, Shortline, One Take J, you know what I'm saying? All that shit. I be listening to like fucking Callan for real. I think that's how you say his name, but he's like an R&B singer that be like singing on this ratchet shit. That shit's hard to me.
Damn, I gotta
Stupid
check him
Young,
out.
bro. Stupid Young goes
Oh, yeah,
stupid
yeah,
hard. Mozzie, like all that West Coast shit, bro. I be listening to that West Coast shit. Like right now, that's what I listen to. Before I was on that Southern shit. Oh, D Savage, I like D Savage's little style. I was on that Southern shit. You feel me? Same thing like everyone else, like Migos. You know what I'm saying? Like shit coming out of Atlanta. 21. Like that shit was like hitting home for me too.
That's what's up. If you had a superpower, what would it be? It could be anything.
I'll probably fly. That shit
Yeah.
just sounds fun. Like
If you could
that's transportation, bro. Like that's a lot of money you saving. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying?
Wear a gold cape, huh?
Yeah,
Just be
bro.
flying
I
around.
don't even know. Like superpowers and shit. Like I don't want to be super strong. That shit probably annoying. I don't want to be invisible. That shit weird. It gotta be to fly.
That's what's up, bro. That was straight to the point right there. Being that if you could fly, what would be the first place you'd fly to?
Man, I don't know. I probably hit like San Diego. I don't know, bro. I really have no idea. Like I'm just thinking like the beach. I don't know. Like it's weird. Like what am I gonna do? Like do I got bread when I land? Like do you know what I'm saying?
Man, you could fly anywhere and come up on some money or something.
You know
bro.
what I'm saying? I'll fly this for you for some money, bro. Or you
Yeah.
need to, you know what I'm saying? Uber on the Cape.
Uber on the Cape. That's what's up, bro. That's a new record right there. Uber on the Cape.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta lay that down.
That's
Real
what's
talk.
up. So, going back to life and everything like that. Before we end this off, like, what's probably the best thing that's happened so far for you in your young life, or musically, personally? What's like the best thing that's happened for you so far?
Probably getting my degree. I got it in 4 years. I was in and out. So like once I got it, I was like, all right, cool. Like I have all this fucking free time to invest in something else. And then that's when the music started popping off like this. Like I was already making music in college, but once I was able to like really invest more time and shit, like this shit started doing better. Started getting more followers, more streams, more love. So
You've been able to focus on your craft a lot more.
yeah,
And not only that, you're walking away with a degree. So it's like
I
I've
got
accomplished so
and
much now.
I got some shit in my pocket. Like you feel me? Like people be tripping on me because a lot of people that know me like professionally and
Hmm.
they know me at school, like bro, like go get your master's, bro. Like what the fuck you doing? Like get it right now while you're young and shit. And it's crazy because I like know I could do it. I know I could go and get my master's and probably get it done in 2 years and shit.
Uh-huh.
I could probably like try to work my way up where I'm at now and like get a different position, start making more money. But like the thing is with me, like I'm like too creative for all that shit, bro. Like that shit just be
Yeah,
holding me down. Like I'm
and
so
there's nothing wrong with that. The thing is
like
like
I got that shit in my pocket. Like that's how I view it. Like yeah, I got the degree, but I got that shit just to have it in my pocket. Like I've always like known that. Like I got it in my pocket, bro. Like
mhm.
it's not like I'm gonna make that like use that to the most like like really use the degree and shit. Because I always knew like I want to do this. Like
creative people are on a different frequency, I think. So it's kind of hard for other people. Not saying that there's anything wrong with other people, but I feel like if you create or you just have so many ideas and business ventures and so many things that you can tap into, I think it's hard for the average person to see that through. Like you can't be boxed in and be like stuck somewhere. Like I don't know. Like I'm the same way. I can't like I have to constantly do something different or constantly use my mind to create or come up with ideas. I can't be boxed in nowhere. Like I feel like I can't conform to people's like
yeah, I agree.
you
I'm like
know.
too creative for shit, bro. I'll be sitting down and I'll be like, man, like this is for the birds, bro. I'm like, I like you know what I mean. I'm like way too creative for this shit. Like you know what I'm
Trust
saying.
me, bro.
And I'm not even trying to be cocky. You know what I'm saying? It's just like sometimes I'd be just like, fuck, like I could really be doing something better, you know? Because even though I am making the most money off of what I'm doing right now, it's like, bro, like I'm investment, bro. I'm getting like that foundation. Because people be tripping, bro. They're like, damn, you paying that much for a video? Oh, you dropping how much on studio time? Like, you tripping, dog. Like, what you mean, bro? I'm
like you're
like,
investing
yeah,
in your own
yeah, yeah. People
craft, and
be
if you
like,
don't try, how you gonna even know?
yeah, and they be like, bro, like you're trash, bro. That's why you don't be doing videos like me, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Like a lot of people will be already not thinking. They just think it's just so impossible to get somewhere. Like, bro, it's not that hard, bro.
I think
You just gotta work your way up there.
people quit before they even start mentally, and that's like the worst place to be. You got to see like if you don't put that's in anything. You don't pay your dues for anything. What do you think you're gonna get out of it? You know what I mean? People pay dues at a job to earn their position. What you not taking the time to pay dues for your own brand and your own self? How far you think you're gonna go? You know what I mean? You got to put that footwork in, and that's a major key. You got to put in the hard work, footwork, no matter how anyone says it or how easy it may look. Not one person's way is going to be the same way you go. You know what I mean? There's so many blueprints, but it requires a lot of hard work, dedication, and time invested to make that happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I'm trying to make an impact, so I know that doesn't come overnight.
Oh, no, for sure. But you are definitely making a big dent right now, bro. And just like your consistency, the positive energy you have, you being a good person, like I'm telling you, like I honestly not like probably like maybe a little over a month. I probably known this dude like on a personal level, and we chop it up every now and then. I run into him, and I didn't know him before this. You know what I mean? And it's dope seeing AP becoming what he's growing to be, and seeing the type of person he is. The energy is a really good person in general, like just people wise. His people skills are way up there, and he always has a smile on his face and always coming correct and has major respect. And I appreciate him for coming out today. I really appreciate you, bro, for coming through and
Nah, yeah, I appreciate you having me.
wanting to promote your stuff right here.
Because I was kind of, persistent with you, like, let me get on, you know what I'm saying? So I'm really glad you had me on it. I'm very, like, I respect people's time. I respect people, what they do in their craft and shit. So you got to give respect to get respect. So I already know that.
And you're going to go far with that. Trust me. You'll go very far just by doing that. And you're not going to be able to please everybody. And even when you give respect, sometimes you may get some fucking weird people, bro. Trust me. But it goes extremely far doing that alone. Just being genuine goes super far, bro. Hands down.
Yeah, thank you.
So let them know again what project you have available.
All right. I got Good Credit, Bad Habits everywhere. Hit the link in my bio at OG_AP or just look up Good Credit and Bad Habits. I'll pop up on all platforms. I have El Bebe de Fontana out. Controlled Substance out. I got A Breath of Fresh Air out. So just look me up. Just follow me on IG if you really want to, just really keep up with me at OG_AP. I've been doing a lot on there. I've been really trying to, do a lot of stuff for, people to really get to know me. I really want to be genuine. I want y'all to know me as a person. So I've been putting a lot of lifestyle shit up there, putting my music shit up there, so just, peep in, tap in. Like I'm from the Inland Empire. I'm from Fontana. And I'm doing everything out here. You know what I'm saying? You know, building from within. So, peep me, check me out.
What other platforms can they find you on, and websites?
Twitter at OG_AP, Instagram at OG_AP, fucking everything at OG_AP. I'm that shit I was lucky
for
with.
sure.
I got everything's OG_AP.
That's what's up.
On
You're
the
on
music
all
shit.
platforms,
All
correct?
platform, everything. Apple Music,
YouTube.
Tidal, YouTube, all that shit. Just look up OG, just OGAP. Look up good credit and bad habits, and I'll pop up.
That's what's up, man. This is When Tony Writes with the So Disconnected podcast. Make sure to follow us and give us a like, comment, and rate. The ratings help us big time, and we are definitely trying to be here to stay. Again, So Disconnected is a podcast based on trying to reconnect everybody from different walks of life, from everyday life struggles to just what's life in general. So we're trying to reconnect with the people again. I'm When Tony Writes. This is So Disconnected podcast. I'm out.